we are learning what is DMF and different types of DMF. So the topics for discussion today are DMF filing, definition of DMF, objective, scope, terminology and prerequisites. We are going to learn types of DMF, country specific, then access to DMF and CP and COS. So what is the definition of DMF? DMF is a document submitted to US FDA, concerned regulatory authorities, to provide confidential information about facilities, processes or substance used in the manufacturing, processing, packaging and storing of one or more drugs. It is a document containing information required to demonstrate that the quality of active substance is adequately controlled by the specification proposed by the applicant. So what is the objective? Main objective of filing the DMF is to allow valuable confidential intellectual property or know-how of the manufacturer of the active substance to be protected, while at the same time allowing the applicant or marketing authorization holder to take full responsibility for the medicinal product and the quality control of the active substance. It is a document containing information required to demonstrate that the quality of active substance is adequately controlled by the specification proposed by the applicant. What is the scope of DMF filing? A DMF is never approved or disapproved. Why do we say that? Because it is accepted by the authority and accessed when the marketing authorization application is submitted along with the letter of access that is used in favor of the applicant. So DMF is not required by law. However, it provides the relevant information in order to support the IND, NDA, ANDA or MAA, PLA application filed by the applicant. In short, DMF allows a third parties to reference the information in the DMF without disclosure of the contents. So different terminologies are being used for the DMF filing. In US it is called as DMF Type 2. In Europe it is called as eDMF or ASMF. In Canada it is called as Canadian DMF. Earlier we used to talk about EMF. In Japan it is called as Japanese DMF or Master File. And in Asian CTD it is in the form of ACTD. So all the DMF are accepted in the CTD format as per the current norms. What are the prerequisites of DMF filing? Regional specific guidelines compliance, sound knowledge of organic chemistry, analytical chemistry, structural elucidation and characteristic is must. Polymorphism and isomerism plays an important role, so those issues has to be catered in advance. Impurities profile should be done in advance. Thorough knowledge of container closure system is required. Who can submit the DMF? Only active substance manufacturer and their authorized representatives may submit the DMF. So what does DMF consist of? It consists of applicant's part, that is open part, restricted part, that is closed part, quality oral summary, letter of access in favor of customer, covering letter to regulatory authority. Which active substance may be described in the DMF? New active substance not described in the European Pharmacopoeia or in the Pharmacopoeia of the member state. Active substance of patent not described in the European Pharmacopoeia or in the Pharmacopoeia of the member state. Active substance described in the European Pharmacopoeia or in the Pharmacopoeia of the member state. DMF can be filed. So what are the requirements of DMF or COS? Once the customer is identified for an API, the required for DMF or COS is sent. The data required for the compiling any DMF or COS filing is gathered. Upon receipt of all the data from relevant concerned department, the DMF or COS is compiled as per the guidelines. So where and how to submit the DMF or COS? One copy of complete DMF is sent to competent authority along with the letter of access and covering letter. The copy of applicant's part should be supplied to the applicant by the DMF holder. these applicants' part should be included in the Marketing Authorization Application or ANDA. So complete COS application is sent to EDQM with the relevant fees. Complete USDMF is submitted to US FDA through ESG Gateway and relevant fees is paid for the initial assessment of DMF. So there are various types of DMF. There are 5 types. Type 1 is a manufacturing site facilitates operating procedure and personnel which has become obsolete as on date. Type 2 is important DMF which is used for drug substance, intermediates and materials used in the preparation of the drug product. Type 3 is used for packaging material. Type 4 is excipient, colorant, flavor, essence or material used in the preparation. Type 5 is FDA accepted relevant information for sterile manufacturing plant or clinical toxicity. So type 2. Type 2 is drug substance, intermediates and materials used in the preparation of drug product. So we will look into one by one. First is starting material and intermediates. So details of the starting material and intermediates and purification processes, characterization and quantification of impurities has to be included. Then about drug substance, we should be limited to single substance, intermediates or APM. Then description of all significant manufacturing steps and controls. Follow guidelines for CMC sections of an NDA application. What about drug product? Details of manufacturing and controls. Detailed information similar to the information in IND, NDA and ANDA. Follow guideline for CMC section of an application. Let us talk about European DMF. European DMF is called as eDMF or ASMF for all substance used in the medicinal product for human use. VMF is a veterinary master file, so for all drug substance used in the medicinal products for veterinary use. So how US DMF are accessed? US DMF holder gives the permission to US FDA access the data in the US DMF file too, in relation to the NDA or ANDA in the form of letter of authorization issued in favor of the customer. The applicant submits the copy of letter of authorization in their application. This is the only mechanism to trigger the review of DMF and inspection of manufacturing site of API. How DMF are updated? So DMF amendments are sent to US FDA as and when documents are revised or new documents are generated. Prior intimation is given to the applicant before filing the DMF amendment. Some documents are sent to as an annual update to US FDA once in a year, approximately plus minus 30 days of the date of filing. So Type 2 DMF submitted under GDUFA Act will undergo a completeness assessment when the user fee is paid, but a complete review occurs only when an application references the DMF. Once the fees is paid and the DMF review is completed, available for reference status is marked on FDA website. So how is eDMF or ASMF accessed? The eDMF holder gives the permission to the competent authorities to access the data in the eDMF in relation to the specific marketing authorization application or marketing authorization variation in the form of letter of access issued in favor of the customer. Competent authorities thus have access to the complete information that is necessary for an evaluation of active substance in the medicinal product. How eDMF or ASMF updated? Addendum is sent separately to include all the relevant revised documents to the regulatory authorities or the customer. No annual update system in Europe. eDMF or ASMF should be revised only after 5 years. So what is certificate of suitability? The active substance manufacturer should submit documentation to the European Pharmacopoeia Secretariat with a view to evaluating the suitability of the pharmacopoeial monograph in relation to the manufacturing method actually used of Appendix 1 of the Council of Europe Resolution AP-CSP 1994 certification of suitability to the monographs of European Pharmacopoeia. So what are the prerequisites of the filing certificate of suitability? Active substance monograph should be described in the European Pharmacopoeia. Second, European Directorate for Quality of Medicine, that is EDQM, France, is responsible authority for issuing certificate of suitability approval. So after COS application is submitted, the document is thoroughly reviewed by EDQM and set of the queries are sent to the applicant. Once the queries are replied, the certificate of suitability is issued by the EDQM. So where and how to submit COS? One copy of the complete COS is sent to the EDQM authority along with the duly filled application form in eCTD format. Based on customer's request, the copy of applicant's part should be supplied to the applicant. The declaration of access to CEP is issued in favor of the customer, which is included by the customer in their marketing authorization application. Complete COS application is sent to EDQM with relevant fees of £3,000.